So we got some potential information about the brand new Sonic games coming for 2019 today from a removed Reddit post. I mean, take this with a grain of salt, guys, but you never know what's going to come from it. Bear in mind, a fair few years ago, someone said that on Reddit or somewhere that Sonic was going to die in Sonic 06 and everyone thought it was bullshit. Well, it happened. So yeah, let's get into this. The post has been removed as of this morning, so really take this with a grain of salt. But this person's friend's dad supposedly works for Sega of Europe, and this is what the post had to say. Hi there, just would like to share some info with you guys about the two next Sonic games coming around mid-2019. My friend's dad works at the Sega office of Europe, and I asked him some stuff on what they are planning or doing in Sonic's career for the future, and gosh, it is exciting. First off, yes, we are getting two new games by 2019. The first one is called Sonic Mania 2, whoop. The other is, no joke, called Sonic Adventure Origins, or simply titled Sonic Origins. Christian Whitehead will start work on Mania 2 in about 2 months, and T. Lopez will be working on the music again. In short, the exact same team that was working on Mania 1 will be working on Mania 2 for the next 1 to 2 years before release. For Sonic Adventure Origins, the level designers will be as follows, for now. Masayuki Inoue, Shoku Kamiya, Takehiro Ono, and Yoshinobu Uba, while Takashi Lazuka will be lead level designer and in charge of the general level designing in the game. Side note, I'm sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong, I know I did. The story is still mostly unknown, the writing is still in progress, but for now the story will definitely have a darker tone story like Sonic Adventure 2 and Forces. For the playable characters, there will be Sonic, Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, and Classic Sonic. I seriously don't know why they would put Classic Sonic in the game, but it's Sega marketing choices, I guess. Sonic and Shadow will have a mix between adventure style and modern era styled levels. So to say, linear and open in a way. Think Sonic Heroes level design. At first you won't have access to the boost. The boost will be introduced in the third stage for Sonic and the second stage for Shadow. Questionable choices, I guess. Sonic nor Shadow won't have the drift at all in this game. However, Sonic and Shadow will have the Lightspeed Dash and Spin Dash again. Shadow's enemy chain attack from Forces will make a return here as well, and Sonic's returning Tornado Spin attack from Heroes will also make a return. Sonic will have 8 stages and Shadow will have 7 stages. Tails will be the same as Sonic Adventure 1, he will be racing against Sonic in some stages, that's it for now, he will only have about 6 stages though. Knuckles is also the same as Sonic Adventure 1's Knuckles gameplay. All of the moves from the Sonic Adventure 1 game returns, however, instead of searching for 3 emeralds in each stage, he has to find a certain object given on screen. His first stage will only require him to find 2 objects within 10 minutes, while the last few stages will require over 5 for each stage. Unfortunately, like Sonic Adventure 2, he will only be able to detect 1 object at a time. Knuckles will either have 6 or 7 stages, depending on the final decision, of course. Classic Sonic stages will be like Forces stages. The only one level designer for Classic Sonic stages will be Shoko Kamiya. However, Sega will also be asking Christian Whitehead to give them some level designing tips for Classic Sonic here and there. The Drop Dash is returning as well. Classic Sonic will have 6 stages. For the music, Crush 40 will be returning, yay. And more good news, the Chao Guarding is returning. But Sega realised that not everybody was a fan of the Chao Garden back in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, so they are making it DLC. No clue on what it will cost yet so far. Any more DLC, you ask? No other DLC got announced yet, sorry. Oh yeah, and before you ask, my friend's dad told me that Mania 2 and Sonic Adventure Origins will be connected story-wise just like Mania 1 and Forces. For the consoles, Mania 2 will be coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC and will be using the Retro engine, and Sonic Origins will be coming to the same platforms, however once again, the Switch will be running at a lower resolution and FPS like Forces, and it will be using the Hedgehog engine too. Now, I'd really take this with a grain of salt, guys. It's a Reddit post. Remember, it was a surefire thing that we were going to be getting a Sonic Heroes remaster for the announcement of Sonic Mania Plus, and in fact it wasn't, it was Sonic Mania Plus. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But as I said, you know, these things do come true. I find it more in like the comic book kind of side of things that I cover. If you like that kind of stuff, stick around. But you do, you know, we did get the death of Sonic leaked before Sonic 06. So there's a good chance here that, well, there is a chance this could be correct. And if there is, I don't know how I feel about it. Mania 2, I think, was always a given, even though they've said explicitly they're not working on a Mania 2. I think it's the success of it means another Mania-style game, at least, is coming. Maybe it's codenamed Mania 2 at this point. Sonic Adventure is another series that they've said they're not going to do another game of. That Sonic Adventure 3 is not going to happen. But, I don't know, maybe after Forces they just kind of gave up on, like, okay, let's actually just give the fans what they want, because it worked with Mania. So, Sonic Adventure Origins, or Sonic Adventure 3, or whatever we're going to call this mystery, perhaps not real project. I like the idea of it. I like the ideas they put into Forces. The execution just wasn't entirely there. So if they could, you know, from what the gameplay mechanics sound like, they sound really good. Obviously they would need to fix a lot more in it. But then this is the issue again, that if this is the case, I don't want this game to come out next year. I want the time put into it. Something that I feel was really distinctive in Forces. You could tell the time hadn't really been put into the game in the same way. So I'm hoping to see some of that. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you, you know, open to this idea of these new games, or are you? Well, I'm sure we're Sonic fans. We all have a voice that's much more correct than anyone else's. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Spin dash that like button and hit subscribe for all that regular content. Yeah, there's been a lot of Sonic content on the channel recently. That's because you guys are really responding to it, and it's obviously one of my favourite topics to go into. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with other hedgehog loving friends, and I will catch you on the next one, because that's what it takes to be infinite. See ya!